Welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon, everyone. Taking a lower level group out, trying to get some of our 2s and I think even 1s to get to a higher level. So we're going into a medium run in the ruins. Taking Name Anonymous, our man-at-arms. Either our Houndmaster, who we have taken out a fair bit actually. Gothmog the Orc, Bounty Hunter. And then Troubled Walrus, our less experienced occultist. We need to level him up. I'm gonna try being maybe slightly more conservative on the stuff we bring. It makes me actually pretty uncomfortable to do that, to be honest, but we're gonna have to because we don't actually have that much money. We could sell some trinkets. We do have a fair bit of trinkets, and we're not gonna use. We're not gonna be using all of these. Sort by rarity here. Like, we don't need 2 of these abomination padlocks, I'm pretty sure, so it's actually a pretty healthy chunk of change. Yeah, I don't need like a move stone. Let's see if that's good enough. More torches, I guess, than that, but in terms of money, I mean good enough for money. Some keys would be nice, and then some holy water. Man, I still end up taking so much stuff. Okay. The ruins bear all the signs of your ancestors' frenzied digging. Yeah, actually, I don't think we've seen that one before.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
So we've got quite a bit of rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we could skip. I think we learned you could skip 2. But let's still clear this part here. A small holy altar seems out of place against the backdrop of corruption. I'm going to guess holy water. Huh, that's not bad. Plus 30% damage.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay. This is a scouting mission, so even empty rooms, clearing them is valuable. I don't know what to do with books. Just don't burn them, I gather. Okay. So let's just get on back to the start quickly. There's a trap that popped up, so we should be careful. Ooh, and a hunger check. So our Houndmaster, Aether, has very good disarm. So we'll do that. Come here. Downside of this...
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
The downside of this is we did just burn through a bunch of torches. Which is a little worrying. Skip the books. Okay. Maggots. See if we could hit the back 2 and...
Another one falls.
Only cleared 1, but still it's good. Stun out of that, huh? Good dodge. Let's just
Press this advantage.
knock that one out while
No quarter.
picking up riposte.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Okay, so Gothmog. So if you don't have marker stun, which is better, finish him is 90 accuracy plus 2% crit, whereas collect bounty is 90 accuracy plus 6% crit, plus even a default bonus to humans.
Be gone.
Not
fiend.
relevant here, but will be relevant a lot of the time. Okay. So, battle and trap. This way. Let's pop a torch here for that battle. I liked the retribution, but there's nothing that's weak enough that it won't, whereas this will outright kill one. So let's outright kill one.
Executed with impunity.
Not quite.
Back to the pit.
Okay, so I think we decided to collect bounties better than finish him.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Everyone seems to be going after Troubled Walrus, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if they prioritize healers or if it's just sort of pure randomness.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Disarm the trap. Ashes of the Departed. Pretty sure holy water here, but it might just be treasure. I don't know if it's a buff or a benefit. Just treasure, okay.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
We'll end up ditching a lot of this, I predict, but go ahead, pick it up anyway. Okay. Alright. Arbalist worries me the most. I wonder if I could stun him. There we go. And then that lets me use finish him. Although interestingly, didn't create a surge of damage there, just a little bit extra. I want to heal, so that's what I'm going to do. And then maybe there's enough to kill him with retribution.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Then vulnerability hex marks and does minus 90%. This does slightly more damage. Won't be enough to kill though. And the mark is nice for our bounty hunter. Plus 90% damage for Mark. That's actually pretty insane.
Confidence surges as the enemy.
It's actually really insane when you think about it.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright, we have a full inventory here. And we're burning through torches pretty fast. So I'm now already regretting the choice to try to save a little bit of gold when we provisioned. Actually really regretting it.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Okay, clear there too. So let's head on back. Really, the going back and forth here is just killing us from a torch perspective. I mean, I guess I could let the light get lower here, but does that help? Because you just have to spend more torches to get it back up, so this might just be what it is. Okay. Now up to here. Hunger check, alright. Stashed heirlooms, sure. Those are nice. So I think I'm not going to go all the way to here, just because we can skip some rooms.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Up the torch again. Come in here. There we go. Good dodge, Aether, good dodge. Whoa.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Just doesn't feel very good. Let me stun her. And then I should heal. I think I'll do Aether. Nice. And good resist. Let's pop one of the dog treats, because I do need to use them. Maybe we can take... Can we take any of these down? Closest on her, and the two I'm most worried about are her and the Arbalist. Okay, that I think gets her. That does get her. So we can either do a full-on crush or retribution. I guess retribution's better. We have so many people try to draw their fire. Heal on... Do Gothmog. I guess we'll do Name Anonymous.
A death by inches.
And then... I guess we could take this guy out, which is valuable. He's the one I'm most worried about, but... So let's do Crush. Nice. And then does extra damage versus humans, so let's go with Collect Bounty.
Obliterated.
Ooh, that's nice.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Use a key on this.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
I feel like I'm getting faster at combat, at least for the straightforward sort of standard runs we've been doing, so I suppose that's good. As long as it's not... I don't think it's overconfidence. I think I'm probably playing about as well as I was before, but faster. Let's do another Holy Water. That ruby seems pretty valuable. Don't really want to just replace a stack of gold. I think the jade is actually, this is... it's technically more valuable with 4 of these versus 1, and if we picked up another ruby, it'd obviously be better. You know, I'll replace the holy water that we have, the last holy water. Aether for the disarm. Another battle here. A little more stress heavy in this group, which is good actually, because I'm more worried about health right now. I mean, we should camp shortly, so it's not the end of the world, but let's heal Gothmog again. That's good. Good dodge. Okay. Alright, let's try stunning. Let's see if we can stun this guy. And then collect bounty is very strong against... We could also mark for death. We could stun back here actually. Let's stun. Stun and scramble is pretty good. Finish this guy off. Yeah. So we're down to just one who can attack us this round, which is much better. I'm gonna keep healing just because we do need a lot. Good dodge. Let's see if we can now use collect bounty on her because she's human. Not quite what we needed. But close enough that I think Hound's Harry will take her out. And then also hopefully stack bleed on at least him.
Impressive.
Oh, exactly what happened. We can crush. Nice.
Eradicated.
Okay, so he's almost down there. We don't have a lot of options actually for doing damage with Gothmog to the back position, really, because collect bounty only does the front 2, finish him only does the first 3, so it's really just stun in the back for no damage, or mark. I guess we'll mark. It's not that useful to do, to be honest, but
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I think I'll still just do another heal, maybe on myself. Was that worth it? I guess it was a little bit more, slightly more health for slightly more stress. Probably not worth it. Cool.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
The torch situation is quite worrying, actually. So that's not good. Yeah, we really just should have brought more torches. Well, you learn. What could I drop? We're done with shovels already. It's worrying. Do we need keys? I'd rather keep bandages than keys. Definitely want to keep torches. We're down to 1 stack of food as is. So we'll drop the keys. Might regret that, but... let's camp. Freeze up inventory space.
Circle in the dark.
Help us heal.
The battle may yet
distress.
be won.
So that leaves us enough food for 1 hunger check, which is a little tight, but... okay, what do we have in terms of nighttime ambush? Here we go. Hound's Watch. So Hound's Watch is our only option there. So let's start with that. And then I'd mostly focus on de-stressing or buffs, so... but mostly de-stressing, honestly, if I'm being honest about what I most need here. So that de-stress is just him, that's not needed. So you could de-stress him. This is an interesting ability to basically just wipe out his stress in exchange for putting about the same amount of stress on everyone else, so I don't know if it's totally necessary. And we've got, I think, 2 points left, is it, or 4? 4 points, so we could do a couple things. Not so worried about surprise. I like this, plus 10% for everybody to damage. More protection and damage is nice too, but it's just for him. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give everyone more damage, and I guess it won't be him, it'll be all of his friends. That's what companions means, right? Yeah. Cool. Forage some berries.
May we find victory.
That's just funny. Okay. So let's go here. There's going to be a trap, another battle. Let's good. Get to the curio. I was hoping for a torch, to be honest. I guess
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I guess it's tight, but we should be fine torch-wise. Just let it go a little dark. It's still at 70. It's not that bad. Okay. We're healed up now, so we can go back to Abyssal Artillery. Oh, interesting, a dodge. Let's pop a dog treat here. Could, in theory, finish... But we'll definitely finish him. Let's finish him. And let's try to stun her. Put out max damage here. I couldn't decide between that and Retribution. Would have done Retribution damage on one. I feel like if you do it on two, it pays off for itself. Let's do this to Mark, because then we can use the Bounty Hunter to finish off. Now Bounty Hunter can do collect bounty. Oh, does not work. Does not reach the third position. It's a bummer. So she'll get another turn here.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Okay. I mean, everyone's fine health-wise. Just debuff her, I guess. And then crush. Oh, not enough, huh?
Decimated.
That's enough. 29 will do it.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
It is true, it certainly does. Okay, I think this is the last room we have to clear. Already looted, okay, so pop the last torch we have. Okay. Let's get on out of here.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Fair bit of gold, which is good. We definitely needed it. So much so that I was wondering if I should have done an antiquarian run. Maybe we could do that next time, depending on what's available. Alright, name anonymous. So no levels up this time, I think, but we're closer. Flagellant. In town will only flagellate for stress relief. Plus 10% damage from melee skills. That's good. Slugger seems good. I wonder when I should be trying to lock these things in. It just seems so expensive. Gothmok the Orc Deadly. It's good. And then this is not good. Phoengophobia, because we try to keep our torches high. And then Skilled Gambler, I guess, is nice.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
Shrieker's Prize. Stunned by the apparent value of the thing concealed amidst its putrid feathers, onlookers wondered if a trek to its perch might not be in order. Plot quest, Shrieker's Prize. Interesting. Don't totally know what that means. So Pug the Mage finally de-stressed. I think he was the one who decided just to do it, or maybe it was Epirus. Epirus it was, decided to do it for two weeks in a row. And then Steel Eye got rid of being bulimic, so that's good. And we explored, we got some more experience, but I don't think anyone leveled up. It's just fine, I guess. Stagecoach, all zeros. It's a bummer. Need a fair bit more to upgrade the volume, and I'd almost prefer to upgrade the blacksmith in the guild for now. I don't know if that's the right trade-off, but it seems like we could get these people a little more equipped up, and then that would help us get the even higher level people to come through the stagecoach. So let's clear this group out. So is this what came through Shrieker's Prize? Level 5. Kill one horrid Shrieker. Plus 5% crit, plus disease resist and bleed skill with lower torches, and then 16% stress. Interesting. Well, I don't feel ready to take on a boss in a level 5 dungeon by any stretch of the imagination. So, not going to do that. But what could we do? We could go into the Warrens, do a short run, get a Hellion Pendant. We could go here and get a Grave Robber. Uncommon, not bad. Medium, Apprentice. Could be good to take a an Antiquarian for that. Plus Virtue, minus Stress, minus Speed. Worry Stone. Seems decent. This also has a Town Event of Silence in the Crypts. Medium, activate the Corrupted Altars, which we learned and got a tip isn't as good for the Antiquarians because it fills a little bit of your inventory when you get going. Short Veteran, get a Vestal Chalice. Kill the Fulminating Prophet, so this could be another boss fight. Man-at-Arms Guardian Shield, and a kind of a weird one. It's for him, putting him in the last position. Isn't what I would have thought you would do. We can go back to the Cove with an Apprentice run. Veteran short. Or a long champion run, which has the Ancestor's Lantern, which is an ancestral trinket. I don't know that I've seen an ancestral trinket. Seems pretty rare. It doesn't actually seem that good. Minus 20% chance party surprise, plus 20% chance monster surprise. I guess that's good. The 18 deeds, though, and the 15,000 gold seem quite nice, but we can't do a level 5. So I'm leaning towards doing the medium cleanse run here. I think it was the cleanse. Actually, I don't know which of these is better. Oh, because it doesn't require filling my inventory. And then trying to bring the Antiquarian. So if we brought our Antiquarian Folio likes to hide in the back. And then we could bring a healer. Maybe Epirus? We could go kind of right here. And then some nice solid damage dealers or people who are towards a level up. Gothmog is towards a level up, but I'm not sure he's as solid. I love Necron. A little too experienced for this kind of run. Will he even go? Oh, he will. He's probably right at the limit of where he'll go. But Aether is real close to a level up, so I'd like to bring him. Name Anonymous is actually pretty close too. So maybe we try this group. We can use the Antiquarian Riposte combo here, which I like. So this seems okay. Let's do we need to unequip trinkets? Actually, pretty much half this group was there, and we could keep the trinkets we already got. Do we remember who we brought last time? Gothmog. We did bring Gothmog, so let's unequip those. And we brought Troubled Walrus, so let's unequip those. Does anyone need to... I did this a little bit backwards order. Does anyone need to de-stress? Steel Eye could use some less stress. I think last time we got rid of his disease, but we could also just de-stress him. He won't drink, he'll only pray. So let's just throw him in there. Wow, does this feel like it's getting more expensive, or is it just me? And then Troubled Walrus could, you know, slightly de-stress. It's not a huge deal. He's a skilled gambler, so do we risk it? Let's see what happens. Better not lose for me, buddy. I think that's everyone. I mean, we could be trying to lock in people's abilities and stuff, or removing abilities, but it does seem... It's like shockingly expensive to lock anything in. I guess removing stuff's not so bad, but locking stuff in is crazy. So let's also get some trinkets on Epirus. Sort by character class. The extra damage seems nice, and then if there was something about a healing, There's one trinket that does, yeah, plus 15% healing skills. I think that's good. And then the antiquarian. Extra dodge can't hurt, although I'm going to try to keep the antiquarian from actually really ever even needing it, because we're going to try to use the guard ability. I guess I could do either the tough ring or the protection stone. Maybe the tough ring's good, just like buff him up a little bit more. Buff her up a little bit more. Claustrophobia doesn't seem great for an antiquarian, does it? Seems a little odd. Okay, so this is the group we're going to take out next time we go. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are all enjoying the series. And looking forward to seeing how the next couple of missions go. Talk to you soon.